There's nothing better than being a co-dad.
You got that right, Braddy. Two families working as one cohesive unit.
Are you all right? I'm okay.
Brad, Will's character said something really interesting in the first movie, that anyone can make a kid, but it's hard to be a dad. You both dads and 7 kids combined, right? Can you talk more about it? This job that is to be a dad.
First of all, Mark and I want to take this opportunity to announce that our kids are combining to form a 2-family band.
Yes?
Yeah. The Ferrell kids
Football
and the
team.
Wahlberg. No, a band.
Ah, band. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. No?
Well, yes, no,
Because
the
it's-
most important thing, the biggest responsibility I ever have is raising kids. And for me, having a big challenge is having a teenage girl, you know. I'm not used to that level of emotion and hormones and those things. So it's a process, a learning process every day, and a big challenge. But you know,
It's
it's
more-
the most
and you have to-
rewarding,
yeah.
the most challenging, and the most rewarding job.
And I think like being a dad as opposed to just a father is someone who you have to learn how to just listen, and you have to resist the temptation to try to give the answer all the time, because sometimes they don't want an answer, they just want to hear themselves talk and just kind of be an open ear and let them figure out what they need to figure out.
About doing embarrassing things. I mean, you're father of a teenager, so it must be harder for you because more opportunities to do things that will embarrass her. So you try not to repeat the things that your fathers do. I don't know.
I think it's
alright?
impossible. I'm always
Yes.
like saying things wrong, or you know, I'm literally turned into the cliche dad of like, you know, I mispronounce the name of I don't know, a musical act or anything in pop culture. I'm slowly losing my grasp on, but that's what happens.
Hey guys, we got a big surprise for you.
Oh, is it money? A trampoline? Another pony?
This year, Christmas, both families together.
Yay! Hello? Grandpa Kurt?
You both work with comedies for so many years and many times, and together also. This is the 3rd movie, right? Is there anything that you wouldn't do at all? I mean, as a comedian, that you think, oh, it's crossed some line, if there is some line, I don't know.
Obviously, I know there are things I wouldn't do. I don't have a checklist of them.
Of course.
You know, but you know, I don't really approach comedy that way. You know, I just naturally kind of do what I think is funny and interesting and hasn't been done before in a way, or at least I try to think that hasn't been done.
You know what I like? I have a nice little antidote here that I can share. So when Will and I are promoting a movie, and they'll be like, you know, there will be lots of requests to do things
Yeah.
to promote the movie. And then I can always just say, well, yeah, if Will wants to do it, I'll do it, because Will has very specific things that he will do and will not do, and so it's very easy for me. Well, I just say whatever Will wants to do. I know, well, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that. I would do that, but if you don't do it, I don't have to do it, so I'm not gonna do it either.
Is there any advice that your parents gave you that you ignore completely, and now you
Every
realize that is
single-
important?
All of the advice that they
Really?
gave me, I completely ignored, and yes, now I wish I could go back, and now I tell my kids, no, seriously, my parents told me the same thing that I'm telling you right now, and I didn't listen to them, right? And I thought they weren't cool, and they didn't know what they were talking about. They did, and they're like, Dad, you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. So it's inevitable.
It
You have
doesn't
to
matter,
figure
right?
it out on your own.
Yeah.
But you just have to be there for them every step of the way.
You don't think I can operate a chainsaw?
Cut like butter!
Hey, isn't that
Brad, cut down a cell phone tower.
I think Brad's dead again. Brad, don't go into the light!